What's up? Need to do partly some of the video. There's no way I'm gonna make it through this haul video in one shot, so it's gonna be a little bit of a preview of the starting of the haul video. A lot of stuff to process, so let's give it a little scan. The lights are gonna kick on in a minute. We just turned them on, so they're it's a little dark right now, but it'll brighten up. So we got one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 boxes of stuff. For $8.40. So we're gonna I can't really do math right now. I'm so burnt. What's that math? 880 divided by 22? 840 divided by 22 is, I think it's a little under $40. So $40 a box. All right, $40 a box. Let's see if we can get more than $40 out of a box. Quite possibly, and we're not gonna go through like everything, but I'll give you like a good idea. Like we'll go through like a lot of stuff, but just give you an idea. Nothing. I don't think I've really comped anything, so I have no clue what anything's worth, or whether it sells or not. I can only go by the flea market. So these are all Allen wrenches. Got a lot of oil on them and stuff. These are all Allens. I mean, he labeled them too. So we're all 3/8 Allens and the halves. Yep, halves. 7/16. 9/16 and 5/8. 7/32. 3/16. Another pile of, I don't know what those ones are. There's another bag of them there. Another bag of them there. Another bag of them there. And I think there's probably like 5 more bags of these. Bearings. Bag of bearings right there. Some more Allens. More Allen wrenches, and that's about it on the Allen wrenches there. So I don't know, that's like I don't know, people were leaving random stuff that should have been leaving the sale. I mean, at a flea market. Let's go flea market price on this. It's like $40 worth of Allen wrenches, I think. So grind, $40 worth of Allen wrenches right there. All right, and then we got this whole box. Now what's left inside this box is all bearings. What they go to, I do not know. Mainly hoping that these all go to tractors. Tractors and tractor equipment would be my hope, because these are new old stock bearings And tractor stuff does really well, no matter what it is. So, huge pile of bearings. And again, no clue what they go to. There's got to be 100 new old stock bearings in there. Some doubles and stuff. So, let's say these will sell at like, I don't know, let's say they're $2 or $3 a piece, I guess. It's like $200 worth of bearings there. Maybe more. Grind it out. So that's good. I like taking gambles on random boxes of stuff like this. Because you just never know. You just never know. So, these are made by Fafner, New Britain, Connecticut. These are more Fafners. Some SKF, Philadelphia. Manufacturer of ball and roller bearings. I mean, some of those small ones could be, there's some real small ones in there. Could be like skate bearings. So I was saying, imagine there was all this like equipment there and I had the keys to all the equipment. It'd be like $20 a key. You guys need your stuff to start? Like the guy put all of his keys on one big ass keychain so he wouldn't lose all of his stuff. So we're waiting around for the guy from Warwick to call me, and he just texted me, so we're gonna probably wrap up this small portion of this video here. But I'll pull these out. I saw these right when I got home. Started to pull some stuff in the house, and I just was like, I'll go through some of these punches. So I showed you a video before, I think, about these punches. Those ones, Stanley. Oh man. These regular Stanley punches. Stanley, made in USA. So if you got like a good set of these, I mean, these go for some money. Check into it. Sets do way better. But you never know. Somebody could be missing the 232nd and need this for, a couple bucks or whatever. Highly unlikely that's a good sale on a single punch. So we got these punches. Sorry about this lighting, guys. It's not the best lighting. I'm looking to upgrade that a little bit to some LEDs. So these are Starrett punches. This is from a set. I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of this. Let's try and get it. So we got the LS Starrett Company, Greenfield, Athol, Mass, number 248, punch set number 248. Let's see if these punch sets come in the sequential of 248. Okay, so that big punch could just be could be the largest punch in the set, and that's where they put the model number. Yeah, most likely. But let's see if the 5/16, let's see if they wrote that on this big punch the same way. See, that's a little weird because this is like a single, this is probably sold as a single punch, number 248 punch. And then these were probably from a set. What set? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But it's pretty hard to see. Start Athol Mass Company 1/8. So we'll look the comps up on these, but I think that these would probably be about $10 each, maybe less. At least $5 each. They're nice. They're long. Most come in short like this. These are more liable to hit your hand. And I don't know like what the shock wave through these would be, it being longer, if that's more of a better way to do a set. These might not even be, because Start makes a lot of machinery, so they're not, this is not like wood punch, this is like more machinery punch, or this could be a gauge, like for a hole, like you would slip it in to check the depth. But I think these are punches, so we'll look these up. It's got some hammer marks on there. All in all, nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, $5 each. That's probably $50 right there. Without blinking an eye, for someone, they would probably pay $50 for those. So that's a good deal. Again, we're getting back into the chucks. Let's see who makes this. This is a Jacobs. Nice. This is a Jacobs. I told you guys before on the other videos that the Jacobs do really well. It's got an attachment on it. That's good. This could be $10-20. You really never know. This is a good one though. It's got like a 2 ways of tightening it. I find that to be good because usually when you use these cranks with the key, the chuck key, you break these. So I don't really know much about this one, but it's a good piece. Steve told me to go back in. Keep looking for them chucks. Those chucks go for a lot of money. I don't know who makes this punch, but it's a good one. Copper or brass end on it. That's got to be expensive. This is probably like a $10 piece. We're still in the pile of punches, so I mean, there's some money to be made in here. I'll tell you about some of these files. I've sold, if you can ever find these files new in the box, like old stock, you're looking at $50 to $100 on these files. Everyone walks by them at the flea. Nobody, I mean, I sell these for $1 each at the flea market. People buy them. What you want to look for is a, let's see, this is a Craftsman, but you want to look for a Diston. Diston. This is a mill bastard. Nice bastard. Mainly you want to have no rust on these. In mint condition for you to be, you know, obviously new old stock is going to be mint, and they wrap them with the paper. It's good to have this paper too. Most people don't save this paper, but at work they wrap some stuff that we walks by in the box, and some stuff has this paper. I try to save this paper. This is like a rust inhibitor paper. So if you wrap your tools in this paper, you should be good with no rust on like your storage. So some high-end tools like these, let's say I had moisture coming in my storage area or wherever my eBay store was, or wherever I was holding all my inventory in, these particular tools like these that are expensive, you'd want to stop the rust, because you don't know when the sale's going to happen, so you don't want them to get any rustier than they are. So you would wrap these with the rust inhibitor paper, and after you listed them, and you'd throw them in your storage. But I feel, since I've sold some stuff like this, like tools or whatever, if you let the buyer know that you actually are taking care of the tool before they even bought it, by saying that these will be wrapped in a rust inhibitor paper till they were sold, most tool guys will appreciate that you're storing it properly for them, so they will feel a little more confident that it's going to be a good item by the time they get to them. So, random box of nothing. Big ass bit. There's more of these bits in there. It's like a milling bit. It's very sharp. I have no clue who makes this. But it's big. It could be worth something. I don't know. It looks, yeah. I was gonna say it looks broken, but it's not. I don't know what it's worth. $5 to a machine guy that needs this bit. Probably way more. Probably like $50, but flea market price probably like $5. eBay price probably like, I don't know, $30. It's hard to say. Never know with bits and tools, but it's a pretty big bit. Some more. That's another chuck. This is a Jacobs. This is a very monstrous Jacobs. I bet you this is worth $50, maybe 100. Who knows? I'd like to go back and take a look in the house one more time for some high-end tools that were in there. This thing works like a charm. Nice piece. We'll look that up. That's about probably all I'm going to do in this video, but as you can see, we got a lot more to process. New old stock stuff, new old stock filters I gotta look up, binoculars, camera bags, cases of stuff, and tools, bits, drill bits, all these. The guy made these. There's all the bits in there. This one was a hard one to get out of there. Another drawer of tools there. A bunch of different tools. This is a bucket of all like cyber shots and stuff like that. There's gonna be like 30 of them in there. A couple lenses. Automotive books, remote controls, coin books, black books, bits. There's a chess set right there. It's like a stone Two stone chess sets in there. Big box of tubes, not big, but it's a decent sized box of tubes there. The GM Delco, lenses, radios, pots. Got two of these star scopes. Box of different Canon bags. Kodak. Just all different ones that we can do whatever. Eddie Bauer multi-test tool, new in the box. Camera, new in the box. There's probably 20, 25 sets of binoculars in there. There's a pretty good setting right on the top. Well, we got this box of batteries, a couple other boxes of batteries. I don't know if they work or anything, but I don't like buying batteries, so we get all these cameras. Get some all-weather Jason 107s. They're kind of like military looking grade. He wanted 35 for them, so he might have looked these up. So like a hardy, very hardy, rubbery, plasticky. Tools, books, cameras, lenses, tons of lenses in there. Books. I got 3 Game Boys, 3 Game Boy Colors. This one's parts, but the other 2 are good. Missing the back plate. It's a couple games. I didn't look those up yet. I don't even know what's in there. Some nice magazines I got. Nobody wanted to grab these, so I grabbed these. Gas Engine magazine. I don't know what it does. Nope. Never looked up any comps on it, but there's like 50 of them there. And we'll do another video. We'll go through all this stuff. Some more new old stock gauges, and it's like tons of these. Look at them all the same. We'll be relisting these for days, hopefully. So it's gonna be a long process. Hopefully some of these bearings pan out. I'll probably look up one of these bearings before I leave to head off to Warwick to meet up with this guy and give him the quote for the clean out. Maybe I'll do a video of what's actually in this locker. I was told to take some pictures, so we'll take some pictures, maybe take a little video, and then move on from there. We got some sales. Sales are always good. What did we sell? We sold... Where is it? It's probably over here. We sold this game. I'll have to dig it out. Oh, yeah. Back to the... Maybe I was doing it properly and putting it on the shelf that's supposed to be on. Yeah, I did. Alright, so we sold this FDR1. We had not much in it. I mean, this was supposed to pay for a lot a while ago that we bought. So this sold for $130. It's new in the box, mint condition. We'll ship that out tomorrow. Sold this for $14. Paid 50 cents for it. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. It's got no manual and this disc is all scratched up. I sold it untested for $14 with scratches and damage. And then we sold these binoculars. No, not these ones. They were these right here. Were they those? Yeah, they must have been these. This is going to be a problem with it's going to be a problem with all these binoculars. I think I sold these without the case. Not sure. Jason Empire Commanders. Those weren't them. Must be in this shelf here. Yeah. So these Swifts. Skipper Mark 1s. These are shipping out for $32 plus $12 ship. These are pretty good. What did I pay for these? I paid nothing really. You guys saw the video. Paid nothing for them. So that's just making the piles and moving them fast. So those are 32 and 12 ship. And then we sold these after the estate sale on the way home. I changed my ad. I changed my ad to best offer. Some guy threw a $200 offer out. I said, all right. They've been up for a month and a half. I'll take it. I had them listed at $500 at the beginning. I brought them down to $325. I had 14 watchers on them, which a couple of them were the buyers, a couple of them were watchers. What else other information I can give on these? They're worth some good money. The KT66s, original Marshall 64 Marshall amp, $200 each, untested. Well, not each, $200 for both, $100 each, untested. So that guy got a smoking deal. And we've listed all these shoes. Some other things are listed. Chuckling along. Got all these games listed. Got all these games listed. And that's about it. So stay tuned for the other 10 haul videos pertaining to this haul. It's going to be a long haul of looking all of it up. Thanks for watching. Check you later. Keep in touch for the next videos. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Peace.